Good morning. Thank you for watching. Another beautiful Lord's Day. A little bit cool, so we're going to do it in the living room again. We have a large list of folks that we need to pray for. Please pray for Brandon Swartz, Kay Barrett, Nikki Alonso, Amy Ship Parton, and Brenda Elkins, Ricky King, Lynn Baskin, Kathy Blair, and Daphne Anderson. All these folks have cancer. We need to pray for them. We want to send get well wishes to Gage Spence, Terry Smith, Steve Fletcher, Terry Parham, Benny Blair, Kenneth Duke, and we got to send out sympathy for Ronald Moss and Jimmy Lester. Those folks need all of our prayers. This morning, we're going to be talking about a song that came to my mind the other day. Last week we talked about the importance of spreading the gospel and letting everybody know what they need to know to get to heaven. This morning, or during the week, I heard a fella say, I didn't catch it all, but he was talking about getting a letter from hell, and that was a meaning of getting a letter from someone he knew that didn't make it to heaven, and how bad that would be to be able to do that. We have a song that we sing every now and then. It's a song that reminds us that we need to be spreading the gospel. And the name of it is You Never Mentioned Him to Me. I'm going to read you the lyrics. If I had my buddy Tony here with me, he would sing it for you, but I'm going to be reading them. When in a better land, before the bar we stand, how deeply grieved our souls will be. If any lost one there should cry in deep despair, you never mention him to me. Oh, let us spread the word where'er it may be heard. Help groping souls the light to see. That yonder none may say, you showed me not the way. You never mention him to me. A few sweet words may guide a lost one to his side, or turn sad eyes on Calvary. So work as days go by, that yonder none may cry, you never mention him to me. You never mention him to me. You helped me not the light to see. You met me day by day and knew I was astray. You never mentioned him to me. Found an article on this, and it kind of points out all of the things that we need to pick up on. The first stanza, it reminds us of the upcoming judgment. When in a better land, before the bar we stand, how deeply grieved our souls will be. If any lost one there should cry in deep despair, you never mention him to me. The bar is often used poetic expression referring to the judgment in which we will stand. Romans 14:10. This includes God's people, and if we have any unforgiven sin against us, our souls will surely be grieved, since judgment must begin in the house of God. As Peter says, if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? That's 1 Peter 4:17 and 18. We know that many will be lost, but in a view of the upcoming judgment, every child of God should work so there will be no one whom they know and fail to tell the gospel story to will be among the number who shall go away into everlasting fire. That's Matthew 25, verse 41. Stanza 2 reminds us of the need to help others prepare for judgment. Oh, let us spread the word wherever it may be heard. Help groping souls the light to see. that yonder none may say, you showed me not the way. You never mentioned him to me. Our obligation is to spread the word wherever it may be heard, as the early disciples did, and that's in Acts 8, verse 4. Our purpose in doing this must be to help groping souls the light to see of the gospel to see. That's in 2 Corinthians 4, verses 3 and 4. Therefore, we need to be helping others prepare for judgment so that they will not hear those words, depart from me, and that's in Matthew 7, 21 through 23. Stanza 3 reminds us of the results of helping others prepare for judgment. A few sweet words may guide a lost one to his side, or turn sad eyes on Calvary. So work as days go by, that yonder none may cry, you never mention him to me. A few sweet words may guide a lost one to Christ. That's in Acts 11, verse 14. The goal of these words should be to turn sad eyes on Calvary, where Christ was crucified. That's 1 Corinthians 2, verse 2. In view of the resurrection and final judgment, this is the primary work in which we are to abound, we are to be abounding for the Lord. That's 1 Corinthians 15, 50 through 58. The chorus emphasizes the need for Christians to mention Christ to others. You never mention him. You helped me not the light to see. You met me day by day and knew I was astray. You never mentioned him to me. I've heard an objection to this song that there is no passage of Scripture which indicates anything like this will happen at judgment. Since none of us have ever been to judgment, we really don't know for sure one way or the other. However, simply imagining what it might be like at judgment should something like this occur, should be a powerful motivating factor to encourage us to labor in sharing the gospel, so that no one would say, you never mention him to me. So keep that in mind. That's a good little song. If you don't know it, there's a lot of places on the internet that you could go and hear people sing this song. It's a really good song to remind us what we need to be doing in life. We need to be Christians first of all, but we need to spread the gospel to those folks that don't know who Jesus Christ is. I got one more thing I'd like to share with you. My friend Tony Anderson told me about this the other day, and we pulled it up on the internet, and man, it was really great. You go on YouTube, there's a song on there, I Know How I Made It, and it's by, the song is sung by Heather Hunter. And if you go on there, you can see there'll be three ladies standing, one right behind the other. And man, they sing this song. It's like my friend John Bush told me one time. He said, if that don't get your fire going, your wood's wet. So that's a great song. I challenge you to look that up and listen to it and get the meaning out of it. It's great. I've never heard that song before, but since then I've listened to it probably nearly getting 10 times now, I guess. But it's a great song. Well, thank you for watching. Please get out and enjoy this beautiful Lord's Day. Beautiful day for February. Please keep our first responders on your prayers, our servicemen and women, our doctors and nurses, and keep us healthy, and pray for all those folks, and hope that they are kept safe. Pray for those that have lost loved ones and the sick, wherever they may be. Well, thank you for watching. God bless. See you next time.